We just started sniffing.
Sorry, I needed you. You stoned? That's what we do, you know, before we eat. It's the healthy way to live.
That's cool.
Are you kidding? Kidding is so rude. Back and doing something rude. You're disgusting.
Hey, shut up.
So we left Timberline Lodge a bit later than we had planned, but my friend Zach from Denver, who's also hiking southbound, we were planning on high-fiving whenever we crossed paths, but it just so happened that we were both getting to the Timberline Lodge around the same time, so most of the boys hiked out and two of us stayed back and got a drink with him when him and his friend got into the lodge, and that was really nice just to see a familiar face that wasn't from the trail and was from home. But so then that night, the boys had only done like 10 miles and we were going to try to catch up with them 10 miles down at like Ramona Falls. But it was nighttime and we were night hiking, and somehow we got off the PCT and had started hiking on the Paradise Loop Trail, which eventually does loop back to the PCT, but there was a ton of blowdowns, and we checked gut hooks to see if anyone had commented about the loop trail, because we didn't really want to turn back and have to re-hike all that. And people were commenting that it was the worst blowdowns they had seen thus far on trail. So we were just like, we're not doing 5 or 6 more miles of this. We're going to turn around now. So we turned around and we ended up camping by Lost Creek because that's as far as we could get by like 10 p.m. And I'd pretty much thrown in the towel and said I was done for the day. Trying to find a good spot to cross. This is the trail that usually goes to Tunnel Falls, but that's closed because of fires as well. So we're not going to see Tunnel Falls this year. about 12 miles. 12 miles out of town. Last 12 miles of Oregon. Just taking a minute to air out my feet. This is going to be disgusting, so if you don't like it, fast forward a bit. But this is one of the toes we've got right now. The entire thing is just disgusting. But yeah, so there's that. So I'm 6.8 miles from Cascade Locks and the end of Oregon. It's a pretty big downhill right now, but I just checked the temperature and it's in the 90s. And I've hardly stopped all day because we were a bit behind. So it was 28 miles total, so I've got 6.8 left. But you can see I'm soaked. Every inch of me is just dripping sweat. Like my legs there's a thin layer of sweat on my arms. It's disgusting. You can see it on my face. It's just water. But 6:45, this is soaked too. You can see that it's soaked. That's not white. But yeah, it's 6:45 now, 6.8 miles left. It's gonna be a night hike again, which isn't surprising. It always is. But yeah, at first I thought I was gonna stop early and just roll in the morning. And I said bye to the guys. I'll see you tomorrow. But I'm just gonna do it. 6.8. I'll get there eventually, and then I won't have to wake up early tomorrow. Someone messaged me on YouTube and actually offered to drive me to the REI in Portland. It's an hour away, according to them, and they saw that I needed new shoes. And so they're going to pick me up tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And I'm going to get a new pair of shoes, which is good because the bottom of my feet is slowly turning into one huge blister. So I think it's perfect timing. So I'm lucking out a lot with this. But yeah, 6.8. It's not a lot. Okay.
Have a good night,
Are you
man.
guys staying in the Hobbit house? Do you
I am
guys
not.
have-
I think there
yeah.
is some,
So are you in there?
but you might check.
If there's no one in there, then you're good.
I made it into Cascade Locks last night, finally, around 10:30, and we are staying at Shrek's Swamp. They've got that little guy. There's a little thing over there that says "Welcome to Hikers," and they've got the PCT logo up in their window, which is kind of the best to roll into town and walk up to a place and see that logo in the window and just be able to go in the backyard and lay out your stuff and go to bed. Yeah.
And then there's the weight. There's pound.
True. I still have to carry one just because of my head. Yeah,
They
true.
drop those poles.
True, yeah.
Except not everywhere. I mean, I was wondering. So you guys gonna be on the
Gotta do what I gotta do.
You did pull through, thank you for that.
I won't eat the whole thing.
I'll eat the whole thing.
This is like every high man's dream. Oh, sorry. I didn't
It's
fucking
whatever.
Hold on one sec.
Oh my. Why'd you just stare?